Thank you for joining us from place. Wow, that's really far away. Hi, so I am pretending that I am doing a live because I've been wanting to do a live for a long time. I'm just absolutely terrified that I'm like gonna do something stupid or that I'm just going to not know what to say because I'm not good at talking. But it just seems so fun. And especially when you're like crafting something. And it would be cool to like get feedback from like other crafters that know what they're doing, because I do not. I am winging this like I do everything ever. I say with my ADHD that I can do anything, but I can only do it one time. And the first time is gonna be the best time. If I try to replicate it, I don't know, it's just, are there markings? Hold on, I need to pay attention to that. I think that's important. Oh, but that's for the pockets. I haven't decided if I want pockets on these yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I should put the pockets on, right? I should just do it exactly how I want to do it from the start, right? Oh, I just suddenly got so much anxiety. Oh, I forgot that I'm pretending that this is alive. So, hi person. Hi person. Thank you for joining us from place. Wow, that's really far away. What time is it there for you? Wow. Just acting, guys. I feel so stupid. Okay. In case you're wondering what I'm doing here on this live, I'm trying to make aprons for cooking or gardening or whatever. Cute ones. And I've never done it before. Like, I've never used a pattern. I need to see if it explains what to do and what this is. It's a hole, but what does it mean? I just got so much anxiety. What does this mean? These cuttings just need to stop. I need to go. Doing the pockets, I still need to cut them out of the material. Okay, hold on. I need to make a decision. I really thought I'd be getting to the sewing part today, but it might be more cutting. There's a lot of cutting and preparation I have learned before you actually get to the sewing part, which apparently doesn't take long. I need to look at my materials real quick and decide if I want a pocket for this pattern. I'm trying to make also these aprons reversible so that you can flip them either side. And one side's always gonna have this like white, pretty material, and the other side's gonna be bold. I have this for the ruffles. Let me look at my pocket pieces real quick. Ooh, so if this was a real life, I could ask people what I could make the things out of. Wow, my cat's been laying on that one. So these are my options as far as the small pieces of material that I got, specifically for pockets. I kind of like the idea that each apron is going to be a little bit different, but similar in their color schemes. And I also have this one, and I also have these two. And I could be like, which one should I go with, guys? Should I pick blue, which is totally different than any of the other colors, or should I try to find something more complementary? This is kind of cute, but it's just a little bit off the color. I might do this as the pocket. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do the pockets, which means I've gotta cut out more material first. These I cut out yesterday. These are supposed to be like the waistbands and the ties, and you cut it on the bias so that it stretches, and I was so excited to see that that actually worked. I've never done that before, so that was cool. So those are waiting to be put together. These are to gather, which is like to make ruffles, and that's going to go along the lining on the outside of the apron. I'll put you over here because I don't need you yet. I'll put you guys there. I guess I don't need you yet either. Let me see which direction I cut these pockets. I don't know if it matters. So I already started going in here and making my own cuts of the pattern so that I can have them in multiple sizes. So I guess the original one is what I'm calling my master pattern, and that's got all the sizes on it. From this particular pattern has small, medium, large, and extra large. So I've already gone and like did the pattern pieces on my own tissue paper in the appropriate size. I don't know if I'm gonna regret this or not. I think I should not. What if I don't put it on straight or something? I should just make an apron first, and then I can start learning how to add things to it. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So I'm gonna go to sewing directions, and I'm going to look for view E because that's the apron that I'm doing. Okay, the first step is for the pockets, so I'm going to skip over that. Matching the small and large circles, that's what the circles are. Now that I know what the circles are, now I might want to make I'm so excited I can't talk. Okay, I'm gonna do the pocket. Okay. Welcome to Live with Amanda, who can never make a actual decision. I just take these backwards. 5. I need 5. I think that's all I need. Oh, I'm gonna need now the pocket. The pocket band. I don't know what that is. 2 things. Pocket band is 6, 9, and 10, so 6, the tiny one. 6, 9, and 10 are the ones I've already done, right? Okay. And hopefully the pockets don't have sizes, and then I don't actually have to cut anything, and I can just use these little guys. So let's start with the actual pocket. This has no sizes, so let me back out that material. Okay. All right. So I learned this piece requires a specific direction on the grain line. So I know the bias is where the material stretches. It does not stretch this way. It does stretch this way. But not in smaller areas. I think it's because it's pulling the thing. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, I forgot I'm on Pretend Live again. Let me see who's joined us. Hi, person from place. Oh, thank you. You too. Oh my God. Okay. And I'm gonna try my best to cut this straight. So if you are just now joining us, I am making a apron for cooking, gardening, whatever it is that you could need protection for your clothes. But recently, after I got the aprons for cooking and started using those, I realized how practical and amazing they are, and wanted some cute ones instead of the ones that I was finding in the stores. So I figured, why not make my own? So there's my pocket. Oh, there's a little triangular notch. What does that mean? I feel like I'm supposed to cut it out. Oh, maybe there's a notch on the pocket band. So that looks like it would be up top. Let me look. All right, there is a notch on this one too. The little triangle. Let me see if that aligns with what I think is supposed to happen. The roll line. So this would fold like this, I think. And that's gonna match up with that. Oh, I should have cut 2 of those because I'm doing a reversible, so okay. All right, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna cut my waistband twice so that I remember for my reversible side, and then I'll make my other pocket. Okay, so I'm going to cut this edge off. So I can't do anything with that. Let me make that a little cleaner. I should have just done that from the beginning. And cut this side. I'm hoping that I'm cutting these all right because I don't understand yet, like the seam allowances and stuff and hems and things. It's just, I'm not even gonna think about that right now because I'm just gonna panic. Do I have a piece on here? Okay, so anyway, there's that. I got that much fabric left on that sheet. I have this too. Oh, how many was I supposed to? Oh, I was supposed to cut another because I'm making reversible sides. Okay. Okay, let me get that back out. Let me see what's going on my pretend live. Let's see. Maybe like chugga 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 chugga. Oh. Oh, that's a great idea for an apron. I love those colors. Yes. Got one. I have so much anxiety all of a sudden. Okay. I wish I had remembered to do this a second ago before I folded up the fabric. Is this where I cut it from? Does this look like? Then I don't have to refigure out the, okay, look at that. Okay, so I can just put that here, right? Or should I just do it here? I should just do it here. Ow! All right, I think I'm actually done with this material now, right? The other pocket is the flowers. Beautiful. like a medieval flag or something. Pirate flag. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to thread the bobbins. Forgot about that. I forgot about a lot of things. I don't even know how to turn this guy on. The light works, it works, okay. Time to remember. I promise, if you guys are hanging in there with me, it'll get better. It should get better. If I stick with it, it'll get better. Preparing the machine and the bobbin thread. Number 1, plug it in. Number 2, turn it on. 3, access the storage and get out a bobbin. I actually have one that's empty, thank goodness. So otherwise, I'd be unrolling things for a while. Or do I put that back? Hold on. I guess I put it back. It doesn't say, but it has moved on from the storage bin, so. Let me bring you guys closer. Place the thread and the spool cap onto spool pin. It's all coming back to me. I gotta find my thread. Okay. I guess probably best if it is facing it, and then this goes back on. And then step number 5. Oh, this is the part that always gets me. What? That did nothing. That also did nothing. Okay, I think I need to pull out more thread. Supposed to release them at the same time, and it's supposed to form a loop. It's not doing the loop. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, but I can't get it to loop. Oh my gosh. I'm actually really glad I'm not on live right now because this is a failure. Is there another way to, like, can I just thread this like a normal freaking needle? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I did it. All right, well, thank you guys for joining my live. It has been like over an hour now, and I'm sure you guys have better things to do. Thank you for tuning in. I am going to continue this and be frustrated in private. And hopefully when I come back, I'll know a little bit more of what I'm doing, and that I won't like totally horribly mess up these pockets. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you for hanging out with me, and for your support always. And thanks for watching my pretend live. Yes, okay. Because I want to go live. I'm just too scared. So it's my pretend live. Anyway, all right. Bye.